Good day, guys. Thanks for visiting Richard's Corner. My name is Richard, and this is one of my haul reveals from one of the stops that I took during the Magical Mystery Thrift Bus Tour yesterday, December 2nd. This first haul is from the Up Shoppe, a social enterprise that supports the North End Women's Centre here in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Social enterprise meaning it's a store that runs and operates with the hope that the funds raised there helps supports programs for the North End Women's Centre. A really cool cause, helping out women that have been victims of either human trafficking or rape or other life problems, and they're there to support women and enable them to get back into either the workforce or give them support for different issues as the need arises. So I was very privileged to be on that Magical Mystery Thrift Bus Tour yesterday with a whole bunch of great ladies that we're all like-minded, all wanting some thrifty deals, and I found this haul of stuff among, as well as 3 shirts that are off camera, but I'm going to show you them in a moment. So I wanted to go through the haul really quickly in more detail so that you can sort of see the awesome value that I managed to get from the Up Shoppe. So without further ado, let's start with our gadget here. Multi-bag holders are really, really helpful at this time of year. They basically open up here so that you can put the bag handles through and into the thick part of the plastic here, and then you can hold it with this grip here. This is much easier on your hands than stretching plastic that starts to, cut into your hands a little bit by the end of a Christmas shopping trip or even a big grocery run. So this was a really handy thing. Only $2. This was not one of the discounted items. Everything else was 50% off. But that was an awesome find for sure, especially around this time of year. And I've always wanted one, so this is awesome. Now the books on their rack are usually $2 each, and I got these each for $1 because of the 50% discount during the tour. The Power Bowls book is actually, it really spoke to me because it really has some awesome recipes for one bowl meals. Basically, just throw everything together in one bowl and enjoy. These are all kinds of healthy recipes, and me right now I'm on a fitness and well-being journey. If you add me on Facebook, look for Richard Marquez on Facebook. I'm actually I post all of my workouts every day, and I also have been recording my progress through a nutritional journey that I started in February of this year. So I've been very conscious of my intake, and although I still love to eat my ice cream and chips and junk food and everything, I make a lot of good choices that sort of keep me on the straight and narrow and fill me up without having to turn to snacking. So this book really spoke to me. Power Bowls, all you need in one healthy bowl. It usually retails for about $11, $12 new, and this was a whole $1 book, so that was awesome. The DK series is a favorite of mine. They tend to publish really, really cool, bright, picture-oriented books with a lot of content, so really happy to get that. Don't Touch Me by Howie Mandel. Here's the deal. Host of Deal or No Deal. He's a bit of a germaphobe, but he's also known for his awesome comedy and also for being host of the Deal or No Deal show, as well as being one of the judges on America's Got Talent. So he's a Canadian actor, comedian, host. So it sort of spoke to me that this should sort of find its way into my library. I've never seen his autobiography before, and I'm actually going to try to make a mindful effort to read some of the books that I've been acquiring on my thrifty runs because, again, they're just sort of sitting here. But this one, I'm really interested in sort of reading his story and sort of seeing what he has done up to now, as far as being an actor, comedian, and then going into being a guest host, and why he was, like the bubble says it all. I mean, he is a germaphobe. I'm not sure when that ever happened. It was never apparent in his earlier career. He's made it very public in more recent years. So it'll be interesting to sort of see how he has to say about his story here. So I'm looking forward to that. His autobiography. Let's see if I can find a price. Originally. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. So it was originally $30 in Canada. Again, I got this for a whole $1. It's in really good condition with the slipcover still intact. Really good find over at the Up Shoppe that day. I don't know if you saw my haul preview when I was doing a recap, but I dropped all these DVDs during my video. Please check it out. in my Just Me playlist link below. But these are all the DVDs that I found at the Up Shop that day. Now, this Josh Groban in concert. I love this artist. He's got an amazing voice, and it really is something I really want to see live. He's an awesome studio artist, but I mean, when he sings live, it's even more like awe-inspiring. So really cool. My common-law loves Josh Groban as well, so it'll be fun to watch it with her. She's smiling at me right now as we watch it together to enjoy Josh Groban's awesome artistry. Again, all of these DVDs are normally $2. I got them for $1 each. So this is a really good find. I'm sure this will easily run $10 or $20 online still, even though it is a DVD. But I mean, again, thrift stores are the only way to go if you're still buying DVDs. Special edition Titan AE. They heralded it as the movie Star Wars fans might have been waiting for. But you know what? I've had this movie at one point. I never really saw it. I donated it back to the retail store, to the thrift stores, and then I finally picked it up again. So considered a fabulous film, a really nice animated film. So this film was released in 2000, and it is supposed to be a really awesome science fiction film. Again, most of these DVDs cost about $10, still online, brand new. Buying them for $1 is still pretty good. If you are considering thrifting your own DVDs, it's really hard to get, much more than $1 per disc. So just be warned, you're not really going to be. It doesn't matter how special the movie might be to you. DVDs just don't carry a premium online anymore. But at thrift stores, I mean, if you are still a movie watcher or like a disc watcher, you will find lots of deals. So Titan AEs are really awesome. We've got an old James Bond film with Sean Connery playing the Bond in Thunderball. I have not seen this movie because my journey with the James Bond movies was with Roger Moore. And then I was really excited when Pierce Bronson, who was then playing Remington Steele, got chosen to be the next Bond after Roger Moore. I was really excited. But Sean Connery, I've not seen him as Bond before. I loved him in Indiana Jones, Last Crusade, with him and Harrison Ford going back and forth. So I'm kind of interested to see him as a main character, a bit much younger Sean Connery, playing 007. So this is going to be awesome. Walt Disney's Sky High, a clever hybrid of Harry Potter and The Incredibles, which I'm both fans of. So the idea here is that it's a bunch of students that are wanting to become superheroes. So they're learning how to use their powers under the tutelage of the teachers here, and it's a nice family-oriented film. Nothing meant to be taken too seriously here, but obviously a really good family movie for the superhero fan like me. Whoopi Goldberg in Call Me Claus with Nigel Hawthorne. This is a nice Christmas-oriented movie. You know, this time of year you can't really have you can't have too many Christmas movies. This one's an older film, only 90 minutes long. We got music from Garth Brooks, who's an awesome country artist. Really looking forward to taking in more Christmas goodness with this movie there. So this is a collector's series, Bridget Jones's Diary. Considered, it's marked here, uncensored, uninhibited, and unmarried. So this is like Renee Zellweger is really good. I thought she was really great in this movie. Hugh Grant and Colin Firth, I'm both fans of. Hugh Grant from Notting Hill and other movies. This one, Colin Firth, he's starring in The Kingsman, that's right. So, and then Renee Zellweger has also been in Jerry Maguire and other movies. So, a really good, heartwarming story, and it's really a cute movie. Like, yeah, it is a chick flick, but I enjoy a good one. So this will be nice to add to the collection for sure. United 93. Now, this one is about some of the events that happened during 9/11, and where ordinary people sat down as strangers that stood up as one as they foiled the event, the efforts of one terrorist group in one of the planes and crashed it earlier than the intended target. Kind of like a sad story, but kind of sort of uplifting, and that people sort of came on the plane as strangers and they came together to fight a common enemy. So. Like, although this is more of a darker film, like especially in human history with the events of 9/11, it is sort of like a movie that speaks to, humanity isn't dead here. It's nice that people will come together at the worst of times. So that's a good movie to have. Now, these two Western movies, I have no idea about. The Virginian and The Righteous and The Wicked. You know what? I don't have a lot of Western films, and these ones aren't older films. So what spoke to me about them as far as adding them to my collection is that, one, I don't have a lot of Westerns, and two, they seem to pay homage to that style of older period pieces, even though they're newer films. So actually, if you recognize the actor here, he actually is the main actor in Hellboy, and the other ones I'm not too sure about. But I'm actually looking forward to just sort of a change of pace. I'm always drawn to sci-fi and adventure and those kinds of films, fantasy. So a good Western would be a nice twist to my movie watching. So really good DVD haul, really cool books. But I do have 3 shirts that I want to show you. So I have to switch my camera angle and show you those. So I don't often appear on camera for my haul reveals, but I had to show you these shirts because I got them they're originally $2 each, and I got them for $1, so I had to show them to you. So this one is this really cool purple shirt, and it's got this really neat design on it, and it fits like a really nice fitted shirt. I'm not sure of the Ted Baker brand, but I really, that was a really awesome find, I thought, for $1. And then Old Navy always has some really good shirts. This was also $1, nice flannel piece, nicely fitted. It doesn't fit too loose on me. Flannel usually wears really hot on me, like I sweat a lot in it, but I'm hoping that this being just a slightly looser fit for a medium will do me well during the holidays. So this is a nice shirt there. And this final one by Sand is another fitted shirt. I really love that blue flowery print on the inside there. That's really nice. And yeah, so this is a really nice dress shirt. Like I've mentioned before, I'm a photographer part-time, so I have to dress formally for some of my corporate events as well as my weddings and stuff like that. So a nice shirt like this is always really good to have as far as my my gigs are concerned. So I can't go to a photo gig looking like a slob and be expected to be taken seriously when I have to take their pictures and they're paying me for it. So you gotta dress up and show up and play the part, right? So I'm looking forward to having that. This is a really good shirt. So this is Richard from Richard's Corner signing off for this video. Please consider the links below to check out Lisa's work with the North End Women's Center and the Up Shop. Their social enterprise is doing awesome work just by being a store, and not only do you get a good deal, but you're supporting programs that help women in the North End here in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. So if you are a Winnipeg viewer, please consider visiting them. If you were on the Magical Mystery Thrift Bus Tour yesterday, please consider visiting her on a more regular basis so that we continue to support her store and her efforts. She was a wonderful host, and she clearly does a great job at that store, and I hope to be there more often as part of my thrift runs. So really good finds. My shirts are off camera, obviously, but you have an idea of just the awesome things that you can find at any thrift store. So again, Richard for Richard's Corner signing off for this video. Happy hunting, happy collecting. I hope that all of your thrifty finds, whether they're here on my marketplace or anywhere in the thrift or retail scene, I hope that your finds are equally awesome. Please hit like and subscribe so you stay in touch with me and you know what is new and exciting here at Richard's Corner. Please check out my playlist. I've also got the Advent series, Countdown to Christmas series going. I've got 3 days of Advent calendar goodies already out there between my baby Groots here. So we are going to really ramp up the Christmas season and with some awesome thrifty finds. Again, Richard from Richard's Corner signing off for now. We'll see you next time. Thanks for visiting, guys.